Okay, guys. She's making cookies. These are not for Jeff.
Emma!
They are for me. And
what are you whispering?
Andrew. Welcome
Nothing.
to Vlog 182. No, we're talking about the good cookies you're making.
I can't see.
Well, don't be in the dark room.
No, my eyes are black.
Are they?
Cookie Monster says no one likes oatmeal cookies. Smack.
Chloe's going in your room. Well, there's nothing we can do until he gets a door, so.
I know his door. He took it down because we're getting him a new door. So we'll have to get the door fixed.
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Emma, I threw 3 chocolate chip cookies on with your oatmeal cookies, and she didn't have enough for.
Whoa, whoa! Where did the chocolate chip cookies come from?
From the store.
Oh! Alright, guys. We'll be
I
back.
really want to talk to you.
These are Becky.
Hi.
What are you making now?
I'm fighting with a box at the moment.
What do we have? Chicken for dinner?
Yeah, but I don't know what's wrong with my phone because when Jeff texted me, it's not the right text tone unless somebody messed up my phone.
I don't know. So what you're doing is you're cooking, making blah 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 blah, right?
Yeah, I'm making blah 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 and blah blah.
But you made cookies first. Shouldn't cookies come after dinner?
What the hell?
You love me.
That's debatable.
You do.
That's debatable.
It might be debatable, but I'm a lovable guy.
I might just put you up for sale.
You put me up for
Again,
auction?
no one's going to want to buy you, so they can just have you.
Wow. I was just going to suggest if you put me up for sale, you'd make $1 million.
I think not.
There's people out there pay a lot of money for a guy like me.
Well, they can come and take you.
No. I'm yours.
I keep the animals, though.
I know. Well, I'm yours. Oh, the animals. You get to keep all the animals, right?
Yeah.
Well, then there I go down to nothing.
So, like I said, who's going to want you for that? And I'm not stuck with you because there's a thing called divorce, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Uh-huh.
It's raining. Are all the windows in the car? I don't think so. Can you go check, please?
Emma, I don't know where the car keys are, but could you go check
I
it,
think
please?
they're in my purse.
Alright, I'll shut the light off on you, hon. Peace out. She loves me, guys, really.
No, I don't. Really.
She does.
No, I don't. No.
Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Let's do some. I already checked them for eggs, but we'll get some of these guys on video here. She's looking good, as always. As always. Hold on, tomorrow's cleaning day, so tomorrow will be fun. She's been digging, so she's getting close. This girl here, she hasn't been doing any digging, but she's just sitting there looking around like, hey, you got me down here. So, and then you got the big girl there. And of course, we got the little guys up there and over there. I don't know if you guys can see them. But yeah, they're all over the place. We got the one there. She's getting really nice and plump and juicy looking. Not juicy looking, but you guys know what I'm saying. Let me go over here and look over here and we'll see what's going on. Hold on. Just so you guys can see, was Rat ready to take care of rats. So I got bags and bags and bags of rats. So that's that. Yeah, there's bags and more bags and then bags in the bag. Lots and lots. All right, hold on. Huh. I showed you guys this cement mixer, huh? That we're doing the wall with over here. Still working on it. So I give these guys a little bit of air today. This egg right here, I think may be bad. I'm not sure. These two are looking good. How big and plump and juicy they are, but I say that one's bad. Because that one should be very close to the same size as that one. And it's not. But I don't count them out yet. So. Because you never, ever, ever can tell. I always give my eggs a little fresh air too. Most people don't do that, but I do. Hold on, let me get the other batch out. There we go. A little cloudy for some reason, but there we go. They're looking all good. Except for that one. That one there, number... Looks like we might lose this one here. Kind of not looking good. Kind of sweating and growing moldy. I'll see what I could do to fix it, but I don't know. It's kind of leaking. So once they start leaking, you know what they say. Once they leak, it's over. So move this egg here just over just a hair so it's not right touching it. And then we'll move this egg here over here just a hair so it's not touching it. I doubt that egg is going to make it at all. If it's still looking tough tomorrow, which I'm sure it is, I will remove this egg. So, but you know what? It's always a gamble. Reptile breeding is always a gamble. You can never ever count on anything to work out. And you know, everybody's like, a lot of people are like, when they get their stuff, they're like, hey, I get this, I get this, I get this. I'll be doing good. No, you can never count on anything. Anything at all. Until you see until you have babies in your hand. And then when the baby's in your hand, they have to be eating. And once they're eating, then you could say, you know what, I'm doing pretty good. But then they have to eat and, you know, get a few meals down. And I'll tell you what I see a lot of people doing this time, you know. A lot of people turn around and they get all this stuff thinking they're going to make a whole kinds of money. Well, really, you know, I really don't think there's much money in this unless you go large scale. And then you have to have stuff people buy. You can't limit yourself to just high-end morphs or low-end morphs. You got to have a complete gamut, a complete variety there. You can't just stick with one thing and say this is what I'm going to do. No. But I do believe that if you pick a morph and really run with it, you might be okay, because people take a morph and they'll run with it and they'll put it into everything, and you know, you'll do good then. But as for just in general, I do believe that we need to you need to keep your options open. You need to go slow. You need to move slow, because a lot of people get a lot of stuff. See, here's what'll happen. A lot of people turn around, they'll get a look, I got 20 snakes now, or 30 snakes. Look, I'm going to do good. Well, 20 snakes. That'll cost you a lot of money to feed 20 snakes unless you're breeding your own rats. And it will cost you a bundle. 10 snakes will run you $50 a week. That's $200 a month. 20 snakes will average, this is just an average, 20 snakes will average $400 a month. Now, and you're not always saying every pet store that you go to buy your rats are going to have the size you need. A lot of stuff will not eat frozen thawed. A lot of stuff has to eat live, or African soft furs and stuff like that. It's a lot of work. Then you got to take into consideration breeding your own rats. Then when you breed your own rats, you got to take into consideration cleaning the rats, feeding the rats, everything that entails. You know, the rats are twice as much work as any reptile. And then you have to take the reptiles and put that work in there. And if you got a full-time job, it's pretty tough. I could see having a hobby, you know, maybe 20 snakes or so. But if you're not willing to put the time and effort into anything that committed, you might as well give up and move on to something else and just have a couple snakes just for like to have. And then you got to take into consideration, like I said, you can't count on them hatching. Some stuff, you know, if the temperature's too high, the female won't will slug out. If it's too high for the male, his sperm will be fried and he won't produce any viable sperm. Then you got to take into consideration if you don't get the temperatures right when they're, you know, it's just a non-stop, constant thing. And unless you have the time to do it and put your mind into it, it can be overwhelming. A lot of people get into it and then they get overwhelmed. And then you got all these snakes that people are trying to, oh yeah, come and get, please. I don't want it no more. And that's what happens. But for those that do work at it hard enough, it pays off and it's great and it's a great hobby. So I enjoy every single minute. If I didn't have this hobby, I would go completely crazy. And that's no joke. You can ask Becky, man. This is my getaway. Because, you know, I'm disabled. I got spinal bifida and I got all kinds of other things wrong with my back and spine from, well, I had a cystic twin and everything like that. And if I didn't have this as a getaway, I would go completely crazy. Completely. So, anyway, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell everybody about my subscriber giveaway. And peace out. I'm going to find a reptile to put in here in a second, just so you guys can see a really, really good snake. Okay? Hold on. Here's the axanthic. Let me see if I can get it focused in here a little bit better for you guys. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm trying to do this one-handed and it's not easy. The axanthic western hognose that is eating like a champion. Growing fast and looking good. Oops. Alright, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and be kind to someone. Peace out.